All right, well, we had said earlier that we were going to try to teach our students algebra from the concrete to the abstract. So enter our friend, the incredible function machine, to help us to do this. Setting one of these up is very, very easy to do. Essentially, all I have here is a cardboard box, and I've cut a hole in one side and cut an identical hole in the other side. My daughter was kind enough to create this nice drawings and things that you see before you some years ago, but you don't have to be all that fancy. You just might want to write on the front, function machine, and that's all it takes. The other part of the setup is you're going to need the function machine cards. We have those in the course you can download, so you can print those out, cut them up, and just have your set of inputs over here. And you're also going to put in your set of outputs over here. And what you'll do before you use the machine is put them there on the right side of the machine so you can easily put them out. And of course, make sure you put them in the order that you're using them with the inputs. So that's all there is with the function machine. What we're trying to do with our students is to help them to see that a function takes an input value and creates from it one unique output value. So in other words, if I put in 2, I can't get out both 10 and 50. It's got to be one unique output value. That's the definition we're going to try to go with, but I'm probably not going to tell students that up front. I'm just going to say, we've got this thing called the function machine. Let's try to guess what it does and see if they can build to the definition of what a function is. So let's see how this might look inside our classroom. So are you ready? Here we go. Okay, so guys, I've got here this incredible function machine. We're going to try to figure out what it does, and then also we're going to try to create from that the definition of a function. So I've got some cards over here. We're going to call these inputs. The machine's going to do something to these. It's going to change them in some way, and we're going to get an output. And so let's guess what the machine's trying to do. So I'm going to start with the number 2. I'm going to plop the number 2 into the machine. The machine's going to do its thing. Bing! Hey, the machine comes out with a 10. So guys, what do you think the machine's doing? So the students would discuss this. They might have several guesses. The machine could be adding 8. The machine could be multiplying by 5. So let them guess, let them talk. Okay, back to the demo. Okay, guys, I'm going to put in my next input, which is the number 3. Machine's going to do its thing. Bing. Sound effects are optional, but I think they're a lot more fun. Hey, we got a 15 out on the other end, so have students again guess what's going on. I like to do 4 times with this just to see if we can get that pattern, what's going on. So I'm going to put the 5 inside the machine. The machine's going to do its thing. Bing! Comes out with the 25. So hopefully by now, students have seen that the machine's multiplying by 5. Do my last input, put a 10 in here. Bing! And I get a 50. So in this case, it looks like the function machine took my input and multiplied it by 5 to get my output. Interesting. Well, right now I'm going to readjust the machine. Ding, whop, zoop, plop. Okay, I've adjusted my machine, and now we're going to see the machine is going to do something different to these set of inputs that I put in. So let's see, I'm going to put in a 0, and let's see the machine does its thing. Bing! And it comes out with a 2. What do we think's going on? Students discuss. Okay, I'm going to put a 4 in. Let's see here. Bing! I get a 6. Oh, so you're telling me you think the machine is adding 2 every time? Okay, well, let's see if that's right. So guess what's going to happen if I put an 8 in this machine? What's going to happen? Bing! Hey, you guessed a 10. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, great. I'm going to do one last input here. So you put in input of 12. Bing! Hey, and I get out a 14. So it looks like our guess was right. That in this case, what the machine was doing, we could say the rule for the machine was it was taking the input and adding 2 to get the output. Before, it took the input and it multiplied by 5 to get the output. Okay, time out on the teaching demo. I would do several more examples to see. And you may also want to do one where you've got a broken machine where if you put in, say, the number 2 and out came maybe a 10 and then out came a 50, and you could talk about how that would not be a function. The machine is broken and we need to send it off to get fixed. So I love the function machine because, again, it's a great concrete way we can help students get a handle on what a function is. And a function's one of the 3 F's in math that students have so much trouble with. Fractions, functions, and factoring are those 3 F's. Thank you.